Hello, my name is Martin, this is Strat Chat. Welcome to episode 14 of our Bosnian run. A couple of things that people pointed out, which I thought were certainly worth sort of mentioning, is that the idea that we had, that we used last time, that Luke had suggested, which I thought was a really clever idea, of getting ourselves educated into a Serbian or Croatian culture, so that we could, when our education was complete, we would change to that culture. And then that we would simply be able to go back to being Bosnian after we'd built like one regiment of Coney, wouldn't have worked. And it wouldn't have worked because you can only change your culture once. So changing our culture through our education would have counted as that once, even though we would have then wanted to adopt the local culture, which is a different method. We still wouldn't have been able to do it. Elira, I think with some justification, pointed out that it didn't really feel right in terms of that character, in terms of kind of the role play. That this is all about being Bosnian. This is all about doing Bosnian things. It's all about building Bosnian cathedrals and Bosnian churches and all that kind of stuff. And it kind of doesn't feel right that the heir to the throne would temporarily change his culture and then change back to the culture that he was born to. And I think that's a pretty valid point, really. It didn't work out. Luca, I thought it was genius. I thought it was a brilliant idea. It didn't work out for it. I think it would have worked if we had been younger, perhaps, but we would never have been able to change back to Bosnia, which is what we wanted to do. But as it happens, we're stuck as the character that we are anyway. Right, let's shrink our head and have a look at what's going on here. So I definitely recommend people read through Chris's comments on episode 13. There's a lot of very good points there. I always learn a lot from Chris. I sometimes forget the things he's taught me in previous episodes. He probably gets exasperated, but there we go. Absolutely worth reading it if you're kind of following this and you're into kind of like picking up some tips and tricks beyond those that I might be able to give you. Right, let's think about what we're actually trying to achieve in today's episode. I think really we're at 2,500 prestige. What we really want to do is reform Bosnian culture, and we want this this regional thing here, Coney Raiders. They're really good troops. They're really good light cavalry. Absolutely superb pursuit, pretty good at protection too. It's going to give us a reduction in friendly fatal casualties. Light cavalry going to be more effective. It does make our siege weapon effectiveness less good, which hurts me actually, because my siege weapons have been doing a really good job. Anyway, so we need to think about that. So we also need to think about our stress levels. We are pretty stressed. So what I'm going to be doing, as I'm looking for hooks and secrets, of which I have 0 at the moment, is I'm going to be holding back. If I've got somebody perhaps who's going to give me 50 gold if I get a secret on them, I'm going to be holding back and not using it until I'm able to guarantee that it's not going to kind of like push me over into critical. I don't want to go to level 3 stress if I can possibly help it. And if I can find ways of bringing that stress down, I'm going to do it. And one of the main ways, and Chris pointed this out at the end of episode 13, is that diligent characters lose a lot of stress when they go on hunts. Unfortunately, I went on a hunt. I was expecting to lose a lot of stress, but it got cancelled. So, going to have to wait for the cooldown on that. I don't have to wait on the cooldown. Okay, well that's actually quite interesting. Okay, so all I need is money, and I think I can go on a hunt. All I need is money. So let's. So I want to do that. And the other thing in this episode that I really want to do is a grand tour. And the grand tour that I want to do is going to be a majesty tour. I'm going to get a lot, hopefully, of prestige. And through that prestige, we're going to get that Cooney. That's the way that we're going to do it. The same way my mother did it. I think it's going to work very well indeed. So remember, we can't form kingdoms. If we form kingdoms on succession, we're going to lose those kingdoms if we've got more than one male child. At the moment, we have one male child and an unpregnant mother. Now, we do have a very good heir, Prince Berard. And Prince Berard is extremely young. I do need to just check that I'm actually educating him. I'm pretty sure that I am. Yeah, absolutely. Another very useful point from Chris is that we should be moving out of this pretty quickly, because what we want to do is get into the learning focus, and we want pedagogy as early as possible, preferably before my son is 6. So I think we're going to be fine for that. So let's just crack on. I'm going to have to pick up a little bit more stress here, which is disturbing to say the least. Ah, we got a little bit of money from ransoms. I forgot about those. Oh no, this is interesting. So this king now has a murder. I have a murder secret on him. The problem that I have is that if I blackmail him, I can afford to. Does he accept it? Yes. Okay, how much are we going to get? 120. Lovely. But now I'm really going to struggle. I can't really do anything else that's stressful. Can I go on that hunt? To stick with recreation. 223. I think that's enough. Yeah, let's go for it. We should get a little bit of prestige on this journey as well. Can't afford anything here. This is my dad. He's driving me mad. So it's going to be 6 months until this starts, so let's focus on other things. Right, who am I? I'm not swaying anybody. Going to be getting some good development growth. Braylio is really improving as a knight, which is really good to see. Oh. Right, let's have some more money from Dad. I'm not quite so annoyed with him anymore. 3 years until Chevronets some mines, and then we will be on 30 gold a month at the very least. 62%. Okay, that's not bad. Well, this seems like a no-brainer. Right, we'll go with Noble Veins. 17% chance I die. So I've got a 45% chance if I do that the beast is slain. It's not terrible, but there is also the risk that I die. Okay, we'll shoot it. Looks like I've got it. Lost 22 stress. Could have been better, but there we go. Now we've got a court artifact. But I think I can probably afford to try and get some money from the from that Duke. 50 gold. Okay, right. We're saving up money. We need at least 600, I think, for the tour. Tour of the Dukes. Oh, there we go. Looks like we can do the tour already, thanks to our queen. She's quite a queen. I'm going to say I'm impressed with her. Right. We want this to work. We want more money. Right, I'm overwhelmed by stress. I'm going to have to go melancholic. Come in, Duke. I mean, money's going up so quickly. Right, let's ransom this chap. Duke Pandulf. So that would be critical stress. I'm not going to do that now. So, Grand Tour. Majesty. This has cost us 818. Right, let's just do it. Okay, first Countess. A little bit of stress, but the tour becomes more majestic. Okay, we're there. Right, cutting cornerstones. And then we're going to switch to learning. And we're going to go for that one. And I've got some... Right, okay, I'm going to do very well with the prestige here. Another Countess. I'm going to have no trouble getting to 7,000 on this, I think. I mean, we're getting 200 for that. Okay, chess game. You know, I think I'm just going to keep spamming the learning thing. I've won. Excellent. Excellent. Got a good meal. Excellent. Should help to slow down stress growth. Let's blackmail this chap. I got 50 from Countess Pavlika. Time for tribute. She gave it to me. Good. Another 50 from Duke Pandulf. Right, we're at a Duke now, so hopefully we'll do even better with a Duke. We should be getting at least 600 prestige at the end of this. And we've gone a long way to go yet. Right, my boy is charming. He's likely to have to finish off the conquest, so we'll keep him on learning, I think. 50 from this chap. And this is free money. Because I don't need to gain the stress to get the hook. I'm just very good at chess. Right, okay. This is going to be stressful, so what can I do? I'm going to have to expose that. Just to give me half a chance here. Okay, this is no longer critical. Right, another Duke. I mean, this looks like pretty much a no-brainer. We're going to get 1,000 prestige at the end of this. We'll at least be on 5,000, so it should get us to 6. Time for tribute. Got it. I quite like this. Get 110 gold for very little stress gain. Archer recruitment cost goes down. I think I've already got all the archers I want. I think I'll go for this one because mismanagement will apply to Count Veseliv of Zelingora. But in fact, it went the right way. I've got me gold. Now he coughed up the prestige. Let's get going. 530. If we can get up to 6,000, we've still got a couple of people to see. Oh, I'm homosexual. I didn't realise. So that possibly explains the relatively poor. Well, she's chaste, and I'm homosexual. Well, that means not many children. Yeah, we'll go for this one. Everything's beneficial here. We're on 6,000 when we get to the end. We've just got an innovation. She coughed up. Excellent. Right, let's have a look at this. There are all these hooks on me. Okay. Yuck. Right, let's expose this one. Blackmail this one. Inspired by tales. Well, that's very good. Bit of money from here. We've got a lot of money. Pedagogy. Let's get the strong hook. So this is the last one. Full house. Tribute from everybody. And let's just go home. Right, it's all happening, isn't it? Let's hit extort subjects. Let's go into here. Reform Bosnian, and we want the regional Coney Raiders. It's going to take a little bit of time, I think 14 years to get it. Okay, it is what it is. Here's an interesting thing. So I've not been brave enough to try it. Exoticize a grand temple. Is it worth it? Is it a good idea? Does it do... What does it do? I actually don't really know, because you click on it, it doesn't really tell you very much. You ponder other kingdoms and empires. Cool. Is that really just it? Right, we're going to be going on a massive purchasing thing now. 220. It is quite a lot of extra. I think we're strong enough to cope with this. So we'll go for the larger amount. Okay. Right, massive spending spree. We're already on 27.7 and Srebrenica will be ready in 6 days. Do you know what I'm going to do? $38.3. That feels pretty important, actually. Okay. Right, let's see what we can build. Right, so this is where we've got our men-at-arms. So we definitely want to upgrade that. And this is where we have our mangonels. Let's construct a city here. So this is where our light cavalry is going to go. So this is good for light cavalry. And this is good for light cavalry. Right, let's build stables. But then what I might do is I might replace the stone quarry. And this will make the archers much better. Behak has light footmen. Yep, I want to upgrade that, but let's give them something with money. There we go. So I've spent most of my money, but there's an awful lot of good stuff being built now. The other thing is, of course, I could have put this up to here. All I need is 471, and the other thing is, I'm definitely building this, for which I need 650. So let's have a look at our secrets. Right, stress is in quite a good place. Money building up very, very quickly. Nearly 40 per turn. Right, she's only a count. Right, we need to take the rest of this duchy so that we can form it. And there's not much chance of murdering her, unfortunately. Let's look for secrets here. And perhaps we'll murder her, because she's about to take her place on the council. And that's not what we want. Oh, let's also set him to there. I don't like this. Right, I'm not employing a wet nurse. I've got one that's poor. I think we should go. I think we should search for one. Yeah, she would be better. 290. Right, let's have her. Anything for my little boy. Cheaper than university. Let's go for Bulgaria. See what's going on there. No, he doesn't need to be swayed. Let's be swaying this chap. My glory is widely known, which is always nice. Still got my new king thing. It's all over the place. Building cost in Srebrenica''s gone down. Okay, this makes this very tempting. Upgrade. So much for doing that. Mobile camps. I got a hook on account. Another 50 gold. Money is rolling in, and we got more stables built. Ah, my son. Oh, it's not Owen, is it? Sorry, Berard. Let's just go for the opinion. Right, let's do this. Scientific. Definitely going up here. Chris mentioned those three. But it's worth saying that what we're actually looking for is sanctioned loopholes. He's kind of got a bit of power there. I've no doubt that I'll win, but let's just see if I've got an unmarried woman. I've got a few unmarried women. Right, Bertha. Now, what about Vodjaka? 72. Alright, we'll go with Lionel. Oh, of course, I can't sack her. Him, sorry. 88% chance of murdering him? Okay, it's not going to make me happy, but I think it's worth it. Puts me on a lot of stress. Okay. I've got to do something kind, haven't I? Too greedy. It's a no-lose gamble. Got the good result. That's the very good result. Excellent. All sorts of things being constructed now. Getting 42 a month. Okay, a lot of prestige from that killing. Use some of these hooks just to get rid of some stress. I don't want to be level 3. I mean, even that's putting me on 42 gold. That feels better already. Right, let's declare war. I think this should be reasonably good. So actually, it's the capital we're going for, which is just right. We'll raise all initially. Yes, the money is starting to roll in. Right, let's have him join our religion. He's a very good martial knight. Where are they going? We're losing a lot. Right, we've got to wait a couple of years before we can looking for another guy. Right, I think we need to do this. Right, so we're going to go for the small one. Bosnian brooch. Certainly not doing any harm. Right, let's go and see if we can have a battle. Okay, so we've taken the castle that we come for. Yeah, let's take them up there. Let's see if we can do a little bit of intercepting here. Got them. Nice big victory. Yep. Killed 10 times as many of their troops as they killed of ours. Nice bit of money from the king here. No, excellent. Birth has been really good. I'm above my domain limit. This is because of consumption. Nothing my wife can do. So I think we need to give away Imotski. I'm going to lose a lot of stress here, which is nice. Okay. Right. Okay, we got problems. So we got the Serbian pox. It's very near our capital. Okay. So let's isolate the capital, definitely. Yeah, 25% chance of it spreading towards the capital. Okay. Right. Let's do the north thing here and see if we can go and defeat them in battle again. Got them. Right, we're on 88%. Right, Chancellor died. He was outstanding as well. Oh, we need to enter seclusion. Okay. I think we're doing this too late. I already have consumption. This could get very, very hairy. I think we're going to win now, so I can disband everything. I just need to wait until I get to 100%. Okay, we got the County of Raska, which we will obviously give to someone. Right, I want to give it to somebody who really likes me, because I'm going to make him the Duke at some point. Right, let's give it to Lionel. Because what I really want to do is form the duchy. Right, let's build this thing. So, 5% monthly renown apparently is very good. Lyra says that's very good if you're playing the long game. Obviously, a big jump in prestige. That's pretty useful. You know, I'm not sure how many glory hounds I have, but I dare say there are some. They shall like me more. But I'm quite looking forward to seeing what it looks like. Okay. So we've expanded the territory. Our son is coming along very, very well. We are quite rightly extraordinarily nervous about our own health, but we do currently have stress kind of under control. Been a huge increase in income. Our army is pretty strong. We're on our way to being able to form this duchy. In fact, you know what? Before I even go, I'm going to do this. Yeah, 14 months we'll be able to declare war, and then I think we'll probably be able to form it or usurp it. Yeah, we'd only need one more to be able to usurp it. And then, of course, it's her that we get rid of. Who's the marshal that we don't want? All right, he's the Duke of Duclia. So we tried to murder him, we failed. Still 47%, which is not terrible. Okay. So we'll have to look at that when we come back next time. But yeah, we're doing okay. The real concern is that this becomes really, really dangerous. And began in this regard. I'm not able to, because I've got consumption, I'm not able to isolate myself. Very, very scary. How long until that culture's ready? Still another 11 years. October we can do that. Okay. So, well, thanks for watching, and don't forget to make comments, tell us what I'm doing wrong, tell us what I'm doing right, if there's anything, and we will see you all on Friday. You take care of yourselves now, all. Bye-bye.